Can a mother's love be bought? Can it be traded like beads at the market, exchanged for shimmering gold and promises of a life less ordinary? In the heart of a village bathed in the golden hues of the African sun, Nana's story unfolds, a stark reminder that some treasures are far too precious, their worth immeasurable. Nana, they called her, a name that rolled off the tongue like honey, sweet and pure. Nana was more than just a name. It was a symbol of grace and kindness, a beacon of hope in the village. Her beauty, a radiant sunbeam, illuminated even the darkest corners of their humble village. Her presence was like a warm embrace, comforting and reassuring to everyone she met. Her laughter, like the melodic chirping of morning birds, was a symphony that filled their days with joy. It was a sound that brought smiles to faces, young and old, and made hearts light with happiness. Life was simple, woven with the threads of kinship and love. The villagers shared their joys and sorrows, their hopes and dreams, in a tapestry of togetherness that was as strong as it was beautiful. Yet Nana yearned for more, her heart captivated by a longing she couldn't quite name. She often found herself gazing at the horizon, wondering what lay beyond the familiar fields and forests of her home. Nana's days were filled with acts of kindness. She helped the children with their lessons, teaching them not just the words and numbers, but also the values of respect and compassion. Her wisdom was a guiding light for the young minds, shaping them into the future of the village. In the afternoons, she tended to her garden, nurturing the plants with the same care she showed to her people. The garden was her sanctuary, a place where she could lose herself in the rhythm of nature and find peace in the simple act of growing food for her community. During village gatherings, Nana was the heart of the celebration. Her dance was a graceful flow of movements, telling stories of their ancestors and the land they cherished. Her voice, when she sang, was a soothing balm that healed the weary souls of her fellow villagers. As the sun set and the stars began to twinkle, Nana would sit by the fire, sharing stories with the children. Her tales were rich with wisdom and wonder, painting vivid pictures of the past and inspiring dreams of the future. The children listened with rapt attention, their eyes wide with amazement and curiosity. But even in these moments of joy and connection, Nana's heart would sometimes feel a pang of longing. She would look up at the night sky, the vast expanse of stars reminding her of the world beyond her village. She dreamed of exploring new places, meeting new people, and experiencing the wonders that lay beyond the horizon. Despite her dreams, Nana never let her longing overshadow her love for her village. She continued to walk through the village with a smile, her presence a source of strength and comfort for everyone. She knew that her heart was big enough to hold both her dreams and her love for her home. Nana was the village jewel, a shining example of grace, kindness, and strength. Her story was one of love and longing, of dreams and dedication. And though she yearned for more, she never forgot where she came from, or the people who made her who she was. The village knew that Nana was special, a treasure that they were lucky to have. Her spirit was woven into the very fabric of their lives, a constant reminder of the beauty and strength that lay within each of them. And as the sun set on another day, they knew that Nana's light would continue to shine, guiding them through the darkness and into the dawn. Word reached their village, carried by the whispers of the wind, a tale of unimaginable wealth and prosperity. The news spread like wildfire, igniting dreams and desires in the hearts of the villagers. They spoke of men from distant lands, men whose pockets were said to be overflowing with riches beyond their wildest dreams. These men, adorned in the finest traditional attire, showcased their gold and riches with an air of superiority. They were like walking legends, their presence a testament to the wealth they possessed. Their arrival in the village was nothing short of a spectacle, a parade of opulence that left the villagers in awe. They came with a singular purpose, to seek treasures, rare and precious. Their eyes scanned the village, searching for items of value, be it gold, gems, or even the rarest of artifacts. The traders examined goods with a discerning eye, their expertise evident in the way they appraised each item. Among these men was one whose eyes glinted like stolen jewels. His gaze was intense, piercing through the crowd until it landed on Nana. To him, she was not just a woman, she was a prize, a valuable commodity that could be bought and sold. He saw not her beauty, but her value. In his eyes, she was a means to an end, a way to increase his wealth and status. He appraised her with a calculated look, weighing her worth as if she were a piece of merchandise. He approached her with an offer that was both tempting and horrifying. He offered a fortune. a king's ransom in exchange for her children, her flesh and blood. The promise of riches was alluring, but the cost was unimaginable. Nana stood there, torn between the allure of wealth and the love for her children, knowing that no amount of gold could ever replace the bond she shared with them. Blinded by the allure of wealth, Nana's vision was clouded by the shimmering promise of a life she had only seen in her dreams. The gold coins sparkled with a deceptive brilliance, each one a symbol of the life she yearned for but had never known. Her heart intoxicated by promises of a life she'd only dreamt of, Nana succumbed. She traded her children, her heartstrings, the very essence of her being, for chests overflowing with gold. The weight of the gold was nothing compared to the weight of her decision, but in that moment, she was blind to the true cost. The village watched, aghast, as Nana made her fateful choice. Their eyes widened in disbelief, their hearts heavy with sorrow. They had always known Nana as a loving mother, a pillar of their community, but now she seemed like a stranger, lost in the glittering abyss of her own desires. Their pleas falling on deaf ears, the villagers reached out, their hands trembling with desperation. They begged Nana to reconsider, to see the truth behind the gold, but their words were like whispers in a storm, drowned out by the clinking of coins and the seductive call of wealth. Nana, consumed by the illusion of her newfound wealth, surrounded herself with the glittering treasures. She believed that the gold would bring her happiness, that it would fill the void in her heart. But the more she amassed, the emptier she felt, as if the gold was draining her soul. She turned a blind eye to their pain, her once warm and compassionate heart now hardened by greed. The cries of the villagers, the sorrow in their eyes, were nothing more than distant echoes in her ears. She walked away from them, her back turned to the life she once cherished. Their sorrow merely a distant echo in her ears. The villagers were left to mourn the loss of the Nana they once knew. They wept for her, for the children she had abandoned, and for the community that had been torn apart by the lure of gold. In the end, Nana's hands were full of gold, but her heart was emptier than ever before. Life in a gilded cage proved to be a cruel tormentor. Nana, surrounded by opulence, found herself drowning in a sea of emptiness. The echoes of her children's laughter, once the sweetest melody, now haunted her waking hours. The gold that adorned her skin felt heavy, a constant reminder of her betrayal. Her heart, once overflowing with love, was now a desolate wasteland. Word of Nana's regret reached the village elder, a man revered for his wisdom and compassion. He knew the grip of greed, the seductive power it held. He knew, too, the redemptive power of forgiveness, the healing balm of Ubuntu, the interconnectedness that bound them all. He set out to the distant land, determined to bring Nana's children back to the village. The reunion was fraught with tension, years of unspoken pain hanging heavy in the air. Nana, humbled and broken, pleaded for forgiveness, her words drenched in remorse. Her children, now wary and distant, grappled with the weight of their mother's choices. The journey back to the village was long, each step laden with the weight of their shared history. The village, upon their return, erupted in celebration. The rhythmic beat of drums reverberated through the air, a jubilant symphony welcoming their lost children home. Nana, stripped of her finery, stood amongst them, her heart warmed by the embers of forgiveness. In that moment of unity, they wove a new tapestry, threads of compassion and understanding binding them closer than ever before. Time, the great healer, slowly mended the fractured bonds. Nana dedicated her life to regaining her children's trust, her actions speaking louder than words. She shared her story, a cautionary tale, reminding everyone of the true treasures in life, family, community, and the unbreakable spirit of Ubuntu. Yet some scars run too deep, their presence a constant reminder of choices made and lessons learned. Nana, though forgiven, carried the weight of her past like a shadow. The pain in her children's eyes, though fading, served as a constant reminder of the fragility of trust, the enduring power of a mother's love. Nana's story, etched in the annals of their village, became a beacon, a timeless reminder to future generations. A reminder that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the bonds of family, the spirit of community, and the enduring power of forgiveness. It is a legacy woven with threads of sorrow and redemption, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit.